Heidi-ho neighbors, Radio Goji here, and welcome back to LEGO Marvel Avengers. And when we last left off, not really too much happened, just, you know... Nope, not Tony Park's face! No! Tony Stark's face! At least I went through an entire... entire part without letting that happen. That was nice. Alright, let's go get Hulk out, because we need to... bust this open. Yeah, when we last left off, basically the same stuff happened as it has been going on. Just a bunch of random workings with, you know, getting gold bricks and whatnot. It's pretty much going to be like a majority of the rest of the game. Because not only do we have... Well, I mean, we are going to go back and go through the story levels again, but, you know... For the most part right now, considering that we're in Manhattan, and I do want to finish it before too long, that's pretty much what we got going on here. Just, oh, let's get some gold bricks and some character icons, and that's your lot. But like I said, we do have these stuff in Manhattan we're doing here, and then we're doing the story missions again. Basically just mostly to get red bricks. Because the red bricks are going to be pretty important to get, at the very least, getting the money multipliers in order to be able to buy the rest of the characters, because we need to do that as well. And then going on to the remainder of the hub worlds, which, from what I understand, aren't as big or as well. I don't want to say they're not as well thought out as Manhattan, but they don't have nearly as much stuff going on with them. I'm actually going to go ahead and just change suits here because I do have a Go Fast suit. We just have to wait for it to equip. But I'd rather... Oh, that's the stealth suit. That's not the fast suit. My bad. Where's the fast suit? Which one was it? Oh, he's down here. Mark 40 is the fast suit. I like to use Iron Man when I can, because as I said before, Iron Man is my favorite Marvel superhero, so that's how that is. Now we just gotta get through the finicky control. Well, that was easy. At least I didn't have to go and hit each one individually, even with the super speed, because that would have sucked.
How about that?
Let's just stop getting these guys mad at him.
Guess I should have chosen a better place to take a nap.
Why would you take a nap there? That's stupid.
I had my doubts about you, but you've really stepped things up a notch lately. Keep it up.
Alright, so, now I forgot what I was gonna say. Oh yeah, I guess the DLC. I mean, here I go just repeating myself again. I'm probably going to get the DLC I'm going to get the DLC eventually, because, like I said, there's no spoilers for me in there, but still. But the DLC is going to be a thing later on. I don't know if I'm going to list it as a as just extra parts, or as part of the LP, or what, or if it's just like a separate LP. I don't think it really matters that much. Alright, let's swap back to something with a laser and explosions. I think the Silver Centurion should have us covered for that. You know, just any excuse to use the Silver Centurion, like, all the time. I really like its design, that's why I'm using it a lot. It's not just because of the, It's not necessarily just because of the whole... I got a minifigure of it, and the minifigure is really cool. Although that is part of it, I will admit. But I just really like the design of it. I think what I'll do is just like anytime we get a new Iron Man suit, I'll just go ahead and buy that no matter what. I don't know if there's any... Are there any that we need to buy still? I'm going to switch to Thor and look, because otherwise it's going to go to Tony Stark head mode. There's nothing that we can buy right now, is there? Nope, I own everything. Okay. Everything that I have unlocked, I own for Iron Man, is what I mean to say. Do.
We may need your help to ward off some bad guys in this area.
Not now, Phil.
If that fits into your schedule.
It does not fit into my schedule. It is very inconvenient right now. Gold bricks are more important than random. Even though the random things do give us money, I'm still picking up, you know, money anywhere we go anyway, so there, not Agent Williams. Now we need a Captain America. That should open this. Right? Are they gonna turn the Autons on me? No, this isn't LEGO Dimensions. Oh yeah, LEGO Dimensions, new stuff for LEGO Dimensions was announced, like, this past weekend, and, the rumors that I had personally heard, I mentioned a couple of rumors about Sonic the Hedgehog and Knight Rider. Those are true! Both Sonic the Hedgehog and Knight Rider are gonna be in the game. I mentioned wanting to have the A-Team and Airwolf. The A-Team is gonna be in there. No Airwolf though, so I'm not too well. I mean, I'm not going to be able to. This is what I mean to say. I'm kind of sad that I'm not going to be able to play as, you know, Ernest Borgnine and Jan Michael Vincent in Awesome Helicopter, but I get to play as Mr. T, so I'm at the very least okay with that. Are you all the way over somewhere? Oh, we're on the same building. Okay. Looks like I'm gonna have to start on this side, maybe. Oh, that's a lot of switches. Where's a good starting place for this? Okay, here we go. Let's see if I can remember some of the other. May as well talk about, you know, some of the new franchises that they're going to be adding in, and if I am excited or not. First off and foremost, I should probably mention the new story mode is going to be revolving around the new Ghostbusters movie, and I know I'm you know, we all got to be very careful when talking about this because it's just become a media shitstorm with people saying that if they don't like the movie or the concept for any reason, or if they don't want to see the movie, then they're being labeled as, you know, misogynists and whatnot. I'm not going to get too much into that, because, as I've stated before, I don't know if I've stated it before recently, I don't like to get into politics and bullshit like that on this channel. That makes everyone sad. So no politics or religion, anything like that, because we're here to listen to me talk. Okay, that's a horrible way of putting it. But, long story short, I am kind of interested in the new Ghostbusters movie. I am interested in watching. I'm not going to go to the theater to see it, because I don't go to the theater really anymore. I don't have fun going to the theater when I can just, you know, wait a little bit and spend like the fraction of the money to see the exact same movie. I don't care about it being on a big screen or anything like that. Do I think it will be as good as the original Ghostbusters movie? No, because the original Ghostbusters movie is a tough act to follow. I'm not saying that this one's going to be bad. It looks like it's going to be good on its own, or at least, at the very least, interesting on its own. For
brain surgery.
all right, I already talked to you, Steve. Steven, you're Steve. You're Steve. You're both Steve. Shut up. Okay. Anyway, it's a very, very different kind of comedy, and it's really not something that I find as funny as the kind of comedy we've seen in the original Ghostbusters movie. I mean, I'm okay with it being like in the way I see it. It's in a separate continuity. So if it does end up being bad, it doesn't really. It really wouldn't tarnish the original movie or anything like that. I'm normally very wary when they throw around reboot, it should just be a remake. I mean, that's what it is. I mean, but they are redoing the continuity. Ghostbusters really didn't need that. It didn't really need to have a remake. But that said, I'm not really that against it. So, at the very least, I'm interested to see how it'll turn out. And it looks, you know, decent enough for what it is. So, I'm going to, you know, I'm going to take it with a grain of salt. Obviously, I got to do that. But, you know, I'm not going to, you know, I'm not going to be super for or against it until I actually see it. Oh, Vision can do this. Okay, that's fine. But as far as I'm concerned, yeah, I'm going to see the new Ghostbusters movie, but I'm reserving my judgments until it's actually seen as to whether or not I like it or not. That said, I probably... Yeah, I'm going to get the new... because the new... I guess it's the new toy pad decorations and stuff like that really make it indicative of the new, whatever, the new series of figures and stuff coming out. Because the cool thing is, and the thing that I like about LEGO Dimensions over the other Toys to Life games here, is the fact that you don't need to buy the game again. They're just adding in an update for the game that's already there. And they're adding in more functionality and stuff like that without you having to pay too much more. I mean, yeah, you're probably still going to have to pay a good amount for the story pack. But you don't. You can use the same disc, you can use the same toy pad, you can use all the same stuff, and everything's going to be compatible with everything else because it's the same game, and I'm really digging that. That said, with a lot of the designs and stuff with the new Ghostbusters, that looks pretty nice. And I'm going to go ahead and go for the story mode, because I want to see the new story, even though it is basically the new story of the Ghostbusters movie, whatever. But yeah, I'll go for that. Why not? Knight Rider and A-Team is most obviously yes. I am going to get those things. All I know about is that I don't know what... They didn't show anything for Knight Rider, but they don't need to. There's going to be, at the very least, a fun pack with Michael Knight and Kit. That's going to be enough for me. Because that's... I mean, that's really all there really needs to be. But all I know for the A-Team that they have is a fun pack with B.A. Baracus in his van. Which, again, I'm fine with. I would like to also play as Howling Mad Murdoch. I mean, I like all of the A-Team members. I mean, all of the original 4. I know that there was, like, some other guys that were added in, like, in Season 5 or whatever, but I really don't remember too much about them. I mean, for me, it's always just going to be, like, the original 4. Hannibal, Faceman, Murdoch, and B.A. And it would be really, really awesome to be able to play as all of those characters, to have all those available. If they all became available, I would get them all in a heartbeat. I'm already planning on getting BA, because BA is going to be in the first wave of that shit. Sonic the Hedgehog. Yeah, I'm enough of a Sonic fan to to go for that. Why not? Let me just get this, and I'll cut the video. Because I got to bring up a list of all of these properties and whatnot, because it's gonna bother me that I'm gonna forget about a lot of these properties. So anyway, when we come back, I'll talk more about LEGO Dimensions, why not, and we'll continue the south end of Manhattan here. I've been Rado Goji, and I'll be here next time. Join me, won't you?